It's day 74, and my primary focus for the day was improving VibeScan as I pivot the product to a more project-oriented, one-time, comprehensive code audit that a founder is going to run when they're feeling that anxiety around launch time and they want to make sure that their product is good to go. Now, I realized that I actually don't need to abandon that entire secondary aspect of it with the subscriptions. And in fact, I actually have a really good upsell pipeline because I could sell the initial scan to make sure that your project is good to go. And then once you identify issues and you see the value, then I can pretty easily upsell to say, hey, you're going to keep adding features, right? This product is going to keep existing. So let's keep scanning it and make sure that it stays secure, high quality, and fast. And interestingly, this sort of approach of doing a big scan up front and then doing subsequent scans that are more incremental really aligns the value with the costs that I have. Because for me, running that initial scan is actually a lot more expensive than running the subsequent scans. So by rearranging the business model in this way, where I do a higher cost scan up front to deliver the most value at the point where the buyer is concerned about this issue, I can make sure that the scans that I run are super thorough, and I can spend additional money to make sure that everything is super comprehensive. Then afterwards, incremental scans are a lot cheaper for me. So today I've been working on the technical side of all of that. And the first thing I'm doing is adding this sort of pre-scan step to the process that is going to evaluate your code base and figure out all of the different things that it should look for and verify with the user that it has a good understanding of what your code is all about. Because what you scan for in a web application is going to be really different from what you scan for in an MCP server or a Chrome extension. And previously I took a one-size-fits-all to the scanning, and I got some feedback from real users about how they would prefer it to be more tuned to their project. So in some ways it feels like, I'm back in the technical work and not focusing on marketing, but in other ways it is different because I'm reacting to real user feedback and I'm honing the product to fit the market. So I'm going to keep working on this, and hopefully in the next couple of days, I'll be able to demo the whole updated flow with a much more business-oriented report that is going to be thorough and more specific to your project and not just like a list of findings and line numbers. So I'll see you all tomorrow with another update. Thanks for watching. Take care.